Okay, we are live now. Hello, good evening, people from YouTube. It's a pleasure having you here on this night, and I hope you enjoyed the conversation. If you want to join to talk with us, you can schedule on the website. Okay, so let's start. Everyone can see the questions. Yes, okay. So let's start with number 2. Are you in a serious relationship right now, or ever been to one? If you are not in this moment, have you ever been in a relationship? Can you start now, Ayane?
Yes. The first question. 2? Oh, sorry. Are you in a serious relationship right now? Which one? Yes, I do. And you, João Pedro?
Oh, yeah. I'm in a relationship right now. It's been like 3 years that I know my girlfriend, and yeah, last month was our anniversary, relationship anniversary. Like, so, yeah, I'm very happy to be with her. What about you, Natalia?
Yes, I am in a serious relationship right now, and it's been 4 months since we start to live together. So, and it's been a great experience. And what about you, Marcy?
So, in my case, I'm married during 21 years, a long time. My relationship, I have two children, one son and one daughter. This moment for me special moment because I have one granddaughter. My granddaughter, she has 7 months. For me is very happy. This relationship a long time where I construct my family. And you, Ayuli?
So I'm in a relationship right now. We have less than 1 year, but I'm really happy, and I think I made the right choice.
Oh my God, are you a grandfather, Marcio? Really?
Yeah. I'm 45, but a grandfather.
Oh my God, my dad is 51 and my mom is 61, and there is no provision about granddaughters, just for now. No. So I am in a serious relationship since 2018. So next month it's going to be our anniversary for 4 years. It's a challenging experience, I say, but it's a grateful and a beautiful experience too. This relationship teaches me a lot about life, about so many things, and that's it. So there is no one single here. It makes sense, in an immersion about relationships. I would not join if I was single. So guys, let's go to the next question. Number 3, can you share a memorable experience or lesson you have learned from a past relationship? It could be a good or not good experience, but if you learned something, it's valuable. Can you start now, Hayuli?
So talking about past relationship, I think I learned it that is necessary to trust the other person. But when there are signs, never doubt them or try to hide the signs of yourself. This is my my lesson.
Yes, yes. Guys, you can continue this way, choosing another person when you finish. So if you want, you can choose. Do you want to choose anyone, Hailey, to answer next?
Laiane.
So, yes, my experience, the X, not good, yes, but okay. But I learn a lot, yes. I learned that that's about you, about the other person, yes. So it's the lesson to live the life, yes. That's it. And you, Márcio?
So, in my case, I need to remember because a long time another relationship. But I remember now about one relationship when I love this person a lot. I think I lost the person. I I I will die. I forgot the pronunciation. Iria morrer. But I learned about the relationship is one time, one phase, or two people intend construction together one life a long time. That moment, another person chose your life another way. For me is very hard. I remember because I suffer a lot, but I learn about it. Today I have my relationship during 21 years. I and my wife and the construction this relationship construction our family. This moment for me is necessary example for my son and my daughter. This way, here in my house, we conversation a lot about relationship because my son have 14 years, is the new phase, adolescence. This moment, I transmit for us this the happy about relationship and the another thing is happening in your life. And you, Natalia?
One thing very important that I've learned with a past relationship is to being myself and not giving up of myself, and that I not need to molding myself to fit in a relationship. And what about you? I think, oh, everyone answer. I think that,
João
yes.
Pedro.
Okay. And you, João Pedro?
I didn't have any past relationship, so my actual girlfriend is my first relationship, and I I hope to be my last. And I will talk about what I learned on this relationship specifically. So I think on this, like in these 3 years, I learned how to deal with conflict, like how to deal with different opinions about life, about everything, how to respect another point of view and try to construct like a life together, instead of being destructive, and try to convince other people that my opinion is right or my point of view is right, my way to look at life is right. So I learned a lot to handle with this situation. And yeah, it's very good for the relationship and for your self-development. So when you have more empathy with another person, you improve your life, your point of view, like your way to thinking about life and everything. So I'm really glad to her to make this with me, and yeah, I'm really happy about it. I improved a lot.
Thanks for sharing, Jean Pedro. In my case, guys, a thing that I learned a lot is like Hayuli said about hiding the signals, you know. I remember in a past relationship that I had, I used to see some things that I was thinking, oh my God, this is not correct. This is it's this passing, you know, the line of the limit that I can handle with. But in my head, I always had the hope that the person would change. So I was giving always another chances, second opportunities, third, 40 opportunities, you know, to change. And when I realized it, I was in an abusive relationship. And anyway, it was really hard to leave this phase, this crazy moment about my life in my life. And another thing that I learned with another relationship, I am very young, but I had 3 relationships before the actual. I regret some of them, but anyway. And another thing that I learned is that is not about you all the time, you know. So sometimes when the person was facing for some problems, some, you know, troubles, I used to think that it was about me. I took this in a personal way, you know, and it's not. The person is needs the person needs there is oh my God, I don't know how
That
to
space
say.
for him.
Yes, the personal space they need. They has your own needs and time alone to think anyway. And sometimes I think something like that a little bit, but I am always trying to say to myself, it's not about me. It's not everything about me, you know. So I had to try to understand the other side and to, you know, making my, I don't know how to explain it. So it's really hard to explain that even in Portuguese, imagine in English. Oh my God. But anyway, I think you got me, right? And another thing is like relationship is not 50-50 all the time. So in some days, in some phases, you can just give 30% and the other person, you know, has to complete the 70%. And you keep the balance because anyway, I don't know how to explain again, but it's like really challenging find this balance and this, I don't know how to say companheirismo, but when you find it, oh my God, it's amazing. And that's it. Sorry about I forgot some words. Let's go to the question number 4. What qualities do you think are essential for a strong and healthy relationship? Can you start now, Márcio? The voice of experience.
Yeah, in my opinion, I believe another person is necessary. patience about together one relationship, because not easy. One relationship, different phases. In one moment you want to stay alone, another moment you want to stay together. Is very hard, but two people is necessary. Believe it, this relationship is the better for us, and patience, and another about the difficult moments relationship happening for us. In my opinion, patience is the best quality for relationship a long time. And you, João Pedro?
I'm not as experienced as Marcio, of course. So probably I'm wrong, but I think for a strong and healthy relationship, you need to be on the same page. Like, doesn't matter if you and your girlfriend or boyfriend have different taste of things. Like, oh, you like to, I don't know, do some gym, and your girlfriend like to be at home, I don't know, watching series. That doesn't matter. I'm saying that if you two are not on the same page as mindset, like it's not gonna work. I think you need to be on the same page, like, and build a future together, have the same thinking about the future, what you guys as a couple want to do in the future. So yeah, I think you guys need to be on the same page. Yeah, but I don't know. And what do you think, Natalia?
Yeah, I agree with you guys. And I think that even if you don't like the same thing as your partner, you can make small sacrifice to, like, oh, I forgot the name. Mutual sacrifice, small sacrifice to maintain the partnership. For example, for me, I hate action movies, but my boyfriend loves. So it's a small sacrifice to me watch an action movie, but I do it because he likes. And he hates terror movies, horror movies, and I love it. So even in the small things, I think that we can, it's a small thing, but it's important for the relationship. And I totally agree with Elida that relationship's not about being always 50-50. And I see clearly this now that we're living together, because we are both work from home. So we need to take care of the house and work at the same time. So when we have time, we are always trying to, for example, start doing the dinner, or wash the clothes. So we know that we are together in this challenge, and we don't have a specific roles to do, but it's so important that we need what needs to be done. And we sometimes I can do anything in the home, but he is giving himself to help me, and the opposite, it's totally true. So I think that it's really important. And what about you, Layani?
So the qualities, sincerity and partnership, complicity, yes, and the love, yes, and the empathy. I believe there's some quality for the healthy relationship have. I believe that the others, yes, but yes, this is qualities. And you, eu não vou saber pronunciar o nome dela. Vamos criar um apelido agora.
Ayuli, Laiane.
Ayuli, yes?
Yes.
Yes, Ayuli. Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, in my opinion, the essential is communication, because you need to be open and honest to resolve issues. And the other thing is share values, because having common beliefs and goals make the relationship more strong. And how Laiane say, empathy is the top one for me. And you, Arida?
Thank you. Natalia was talking about movies, and I remember, guys, I don't know almost anything about Marvel world, because when I was younger, I used not watch these movies, and when I met my actual boyfriend, he loves Marvel, and he watches and he knows everything about Marvel. Oh my god, when he starts to talk about this, I keep, oh my god, how it's possible someone who doesn't work at Marvel knows so much about this. And I started to watch the movies because of him, because I go to the cinema with him, and every movie he has to explain me during the movie what's going on, who are the people. And I don't understand nothing, but I go because that's it. And I like some movies. I am starting enjoying this word, but it's really hard because I don't know how to I don't know if there is a order to films, like I don't know how to explain, but a sequential order to watch. So anyway, but it's really funny because I remember that. And for me, the most important thing that I have, that I think it's important in a relationship, it's confidence. If I don't trust in the person that I am dating, or for me, it's about dating, friendships, all the relations. If I don't trust in the person, it doesn't exist a relation between them and me, because for me, I just can't like someone that I don't trust. For me, it's the principal thing, it's the basis of the relationship. And I remember when I started going out with my boyfriend, like when we started to go to dates, in the first date, I think I said something about it, and I said, if you will start dating someday, I don't know if we will start, but I don't accept cheating. It's it's a thing that I don't support, I don't accept in any case. So and after I started dating with him, we talked about this, and I said, if you someday it happens, please tell me. Don't let that I discover it. So please be honest with me and tell me, because I know we are humans, we are Everyone can make mistakes, we are not perfect, but I don't know, for me it's a really strong point, about cheating and about confidence. So that's it. And of course, there's a lot of things: respect, partnership. I think it's the word for companheirismo, right? Anyway, partnership, and I don't know how to say compreensão. I forgot this word in English. Anyway, but I think it's really, really necessary.
Comprehension. Sorry.
Sorry, guys. I am a hostess, but my English is so far from so good. So sorry about that. Anyway, that's it. I have to follow the example of Marcio and join more to the meetings, because my English is bad.
It's awesome.
In the last weeks, when I started to join here, oh my God, I was here every day, 2-3 times per day, because I had so much free time during the pandemic. But nowadays I don't have so much free time. But anyway.
Your English is awesome. Don't worry. We forgot words even in Portuguese.
Yes.
It's totally normal.
That's true.
Yes. Thank you, guys. So everyone answered right. Let's go to the question number 5. How do you believe communication styles can impact the dynamics between partners? This is a hard question. Can you start, Hayuli?
Yeah. So I believe has many types of style of communication. If you and your partner, wait a minute. Okay, I was feel the borders of what and stop now, so I can continue talk and have a lot of styles of communication, and you can have aggressive communication with your partner, or is much better you have effective communication. Has talking more open and say what you want to say and explain your point of view for practice, actively listen and express your feelings. I think this is important. So, Natalia, you can continue.
Yeah. I agree with you. And I think that it's important to be aligned, and not only being aligned, but know the style of the communication from the other person. For example, my communication style is totally different from my boyfriend, but I know his style, his communication. So when something happens, I know that it's not the same way. So I understand that this kind of communication is normal to him. And it's okay. And I think that is also in this topic we also can talk about language loves, because we need to know the other's language loves and the communication style. So if you know when you are okay with this, yeah, this is what matters. And what about you, João?
Okay. We used to think that men are more rational and girls are more emotionally. That's a total prejudice. but because in my relationship it's the opposite. So she's very rational, and I'm very emotional. So yeah, when I talk to her, we have different approaches to express ourselves, and like, I don't know, complain about something. So when she starts to talk, and she's so, I don't know how to say this in English. I think it's hefty, grossa, hefty. That's really hurt the way at some other person talks to you. So I think that's dynamic. Everyone needs to learn about what the other person will feel when you talk to her. If you want to help. So if I want to help my girlfriend with something, I express myself in a way that she will comprehend, and it will help her. It's not to hurt her. So yeah, we need to uh, we need to know the way who we are, and if we arguing or complaining more rationally or more emotionally, and understand how the other person would feel. So it's about empathy. So I think that's the way that different communications, different approaches impact dynamic. And about you, Elida?
So it could be a topic for another meeting because it's so deep, to discuss about it. And I totally agree with Natalia when she said about love languages. And I think it's about read your partner and adapt your communication to, to create a connection between you two. So I don't know if you guys already read the book, the love language book. I read, and it's a thing that the author says, about love languages. A lot of couples, they love in their own language, and the partner doesn't feel this because it's not their love language. So if I have one way to express my love and my partner has another way, we have to create a way to connect this way. I don't know. Oh my god, this is so deep to talk about and so hard to explain. Help me, God. But it's really crazy because in my case, my boyfriend has a style like he talks a lot during the emotion, he talks a lot, really. And I am not like this. I prefer to think about, to process the emotion before to talk. And sometimes when a thing happens, he realized that my behavior is different just because I prefer to stay alone for a while to process the information. And after that, I talk and I sit to talk, to discuss, to solve this problem. And he's not like this. If a problem happens right now, he starts to talk right now about this. And I can't. I just can't. I need to process this before. And it's really crazy the way that we are different, but we are humans, are different for each other, but we find ways to connect each other. And oh my god, this is crazy. Can you answer now, Márcio? I am traveling, viajando na maionese.
So about this question, I believe the communication affect the relationship about the screen and the discussions. I forgot this pronunciation. Discussion is terrible about relationship. I believe it is more easy about the dialogue, and another person understand your message, and you to understand another person. It's normal one relationship, two person is different ideas. For example, here Elida and Natalia talk about movies, different likes about movies. It is normal. The two people is necessary to understand the different person. About the dialogue, the people conversation, the best way for the follow your relationship. I believe the good communication, dialogue, and the patience is construction one relationship for a long time. And you, Lion?
Communication, it's important, yes. It's I believe this is which the person here about a little the important, yes, the communicated, but resume, yes, resume, it's the communication, it's the base for everything in our life, yes, for it's important, and without communication, whoa, don't lie, yes. So communicate is important in everything, overall, yes. That's it.
Everyone answered this question? I don't remember. Yes. Okay, guys, I think we have time for one more, and I would like to skip to the question number 13, the last one. I really would like to know your point of view about this. Do you think long-distance relationships can work? Can you start, João Pedro?
Yeah. I don't think so. Like I really love my girlfriend, but I think distance may affect our relationship. I think so. I'm being really honest with you guys. Like if I don't know, if I would do a master's degree on another country, for example, I think our relationship is gonna be on a tough moment. It would be on a tough moment because I don't know. We need this contact. Like we like to spend together, look in eyes of each other, and stay close. That's really important for me and her. So yeah, I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I don't think it works. Just if you have plans to stay together again. So yeah, I don't know. And what do you think, Marcia?
In my opinion, depends what is frequency the people together. For example, a long distance during the week together during the weekend, I think it's possible. But the relationship long distance, for example, 1 month or 2 months, 3 months, is very, very hard, this relationship work. The people, the different person, another people, another ideas, go out in different places is more difficult. The relationship work. But in my case, in my opinion, relationship is necessary. Presença stay more together for your partner in different moments, because in some moment during the day, for example, the happening, the bad things at night is necessário stay together for the force another person in different ways. I believe in relationamento more what perto. And you, Laiane?
So my boyfriend, yes, lives 14 kilometers from me. A little fast, yes. So 14 minutes from my house, yes. So it's okay for me, yes. Every day speaking with the WhatsApp, face to face, yes. And you meet every weekend, so no problem. Okay for me. And you, Natalia?
Yeah, I think that can work. Actually, my relationship start from distance, and we only see each other maybe sometimes 15 days, and with lucky every weekend, and it worked. So I think that's possible. And what about you, Yuli?
So I think it's possible, but it require a lot of compromiso, and communication. I think communication is the key of the success of a long distance relationship. And commitment between the partner is essential too for this successful relationship. And actually, I'm living this type of relationship, but the communication is the key, and having future plans too, because just long distance don't work. We need face to face too.
Yeah, guys.
Go.
In my case, I think it can work if you have a deadline, you know, to, for example, Laiane knows that you'll see her boyfriend every weekend, so it's okay. Or 50 days, one time per month. So I think if you have this time for ending the distance, it can work. For example, if my boyfriend is going to study or work abroad and we have to stay 6 months, you know, without see each other, I think it's supportable because we have a time for end this 6 months, you know. But when you go and you don't know when you will return or when the situation will end, I think it's really difficult to keep the relationship. And I had this one, and I ended the relationship just because that we didn't have a previsão, you know. So when the situation will end, you know, we don't know. So it could be 1 month, 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. We don't know. We didn't know. So I was like, oh my God, I will not wait forever, you know. So I decided to put to end this. And guys, oh my God, the work time is over so fast, right? This meeting was amazing. I will put here on the chat the link of the survey. Please, please, please answer the survey. Give me your feedback about the meeting, about me. It's really important. Before ending, I would like to take a picture, a print of our screen. So Natalia, Laiane, if you want to turn on the camera to take a picture, I have to oh my God, registrar this meeting because it was one of my favorites, really.
Oh, sorry, I will put a heart here. I
Okay,
am terrible to open my camera.
3, 2, 1. All right. Oh my God, I wish I saved the photo. Please, 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 please. Yes. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your time. I love it being here with you. Hope to see you on the next Wednesday at the same time, right? Have a great night, a great rest of week. Thank you again. Bye-bye. See you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot,
Bye-bye.
guys.
See
Bye-bye.
you.
It was
Bye.
awesome.
Thank you.